It doesn't have to be the inspirational, four on the floor, kick driven ambient stuff that you hear on Audio Jungle. It can have like a more serious and edgy vibe to it too, something like this. Hey friends, how's it going? I thought I'd share some thoughts on the subject of corporate music. I want to make the case that writing corporate music is actually pretty fun and rewarding, and I think that there's a lot of room for creativity here, and this is all coming from someone who once swore that he would never ever write corporate music. And look, like all things that I write off initially, it's usually because I simply don't understand it. And I think corporate music is very misunderstood. And let me be clear, the word corporate itself is a real turnoff for a lot of people. I totally understand that. But let's try to move past the preconceived ideas of what corporate music typically sounds like, you know, like all those Audio Jungle corporate bestsellers. And I think you'll find that there is actually a lot of room to push creative boundaries and mix and match styles, which is something that I love to do. So first of all, let's keep in mind that corporate music is not a genre. It's literally any type of music that is well suited to corporate media. So we can incorporate, no pun intended, all types of styles and genres and like mix and match them up. So one of the members of the Production Music Academy recently sent me a track for review that I thought was really interesting, and it's like a corporate style orchestral rock track. So this type of track I find really interesting, and I've been experimenting myself. And in fact, the month of November was an all-time record-breaking month for sales on Motion Array, and it was all because of this one corporate track that I posted up there. So that track did really, really well, and in fact, this is one of the tracks that I wrote during the live composing stream. So you can go check that out if you want. It's kind of like, an electronic-inspired, house-inspired corporate track. All the live composing streams, by the way, have moved inside the Academy exclusively. So if you are interested in seeing how I write these tracks from start to finish, then make sure you go check out the link in the description below if you want to know more about the Academy. So my latest corporate track is technology themed. Basically, this is a mix of like IDM and ambient electronic music. I'm really excited to upload this track to the libraries and, see how it does. And it doesn't have to necessarily be classified as corporate. You could just say that it's like an electronic track. But there is an approach that I take with regards to sound selection and mixing that I personally think accounts for some of the success that I've had with corporate tracks on music libraries. This is kind of like a philosophy of sound selection that I employ in all my corporate tracks. And it's something that I teach in my courses, in both my corporate courses. It's something I call the soft touch. In a nutshell, it means like avoiding sounds and instruments that are causing unwanted distractions in your music. Because at the end of the day, we're writing background music here, and it really needs to not be too abrasive, but it also has to be interesting and compelling. So there's a line to walk there. So I think a track like what you just heard is kind of ideally suited to the types of media that you saw, similar to the footage you saw at the beginning of this video. So December's course for the Academy is on corporate technology music. It's centered around the track that you just heard, and I basically break down the writing, mixing, and mastering process from start to finish. I'm really excited about it, and I think it's going to be a great buffer to the original Corporate Music Secrets course. I think the members will find this one really useful. There's a new course every month in the Academy, by the way, so that's the last one for this year, and I've got a lot of really great stuff planned for next year. So again, make sure to check out the Academy if that's something that sounds interesting to you. In other news, just finished up working on a custom composing gig for Google, which was a big win for me. You can hear some of that work I did adding orchestral elements to Olivia Rodrigo's driver's license track for the Year in Search 2021 video that they just released. And you know what? This all came about because of the orchestral remix that I posted earlier this year of Driver's License. Someone from Google heard that and they got in touch with me, and it led to some professional work, so super cool. And yeah, if there was ever a case for posting and sharing your work, online, on YouTube, on Instagram, wherever. Let this be a great example of how leveraging the power of social media can, really help boost your career in unexpected ways. Because the truth is, you never know who's listening or watching. So I'm here playing catch up this week. I didn't get a lot of work done because that contract took up an awful lot of my time last week. So I'm catching up here on YouTube. And I've been doing the podcast with Eric from Make Music Income. Go check that out. I've been writing submissions for Taxi, which I'm sharing with the Academy members. Continuing to have great conversations with people in the Discord server. So make sure to check out that link below as well. And I got a very special Christmas stream coming up this Wednesday. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to showcase some of the work from the Academy members and just hang out and just talk about music. So thank you so much for listening. Throw your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know what's going on. Always good to hear from you guys. And take care. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.